Bonjour tout le monde. Good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Bennett, and I'm a member of the Board of Directors of the Ottawa branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees. On behalf of the branch, I am pleased to welcome you to today's webinar, a fitness session presented by Meg Stickl-Kroeker, owner of local business AIM Fitness. Today's fitness class was designed exclusively for adults 50 plus, and you'll be using resistance bands to enhance strength, flexibility, and overall well-being. Veuillez noter que le webinaire sera présenté en anglais, mais la participation bilingue est toujours encouragée. I want to give a special welcome to anybody who is not yet a member of the association. We hope these webinars will inspire you to join us, and to our members, we hope that these webinars will encourage you to maintain your membership. Remember that you can give the gift of membership. To learn more about the gift of membership, please click the link in the chat box to access the National Association website. After today's webinar, the Ottawa branch will send you an email with instructions on how to access the recording of today's webinar and how to join the association or give the gift of membership. Remember too that you can always invite non-members to register for our webinars as guests and try us out for free. There will be a question and answer period at the end of the webinar. Please type your questions in the chat box throughout the session, and they will be answered during the Q&A period. Now I'm going to turn the presentation over to Meg.
Great, thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. All right, so I am hooked up here. We're going to get started in just a second. I want to welcome everyone. We are going to get active. We're going to be moving today. So hopefully you're wearing your gym attire and you're ready to get moving. So our workout today is going to be focused on full body. We're going to be doing an exercise for our upper body, for our lower body, our core, and balance. So regardless of what your goals are for your fitness, maybe it's to improve your strength for everyday tasks. Maybe it's to lose a few pounds. Maybe it's to get back into the rhythm and the habit of exercising. Maybe you haven't done much this summer. So I will give lots of different options, so not to worry. And then also just to let you know, I am bone fit trained. So that means I've taken training from Osteoporosis Canada. I'm HeartWise certified as well. So if there's certain movements that are too intense or should be done differently, I will give you options. So don't try to compete with anyone, but listen to your body as we get started. And then we are going to be using our resistance bands for strength. If you don't have a band, you can use a tea towel. Okay, so you can use a tea towel or a towel as an alternative. All right, so let's get started. We're going to begin by standing. So move that chair off to the side. This is the band that I'll be using a little bit later, but we'll start without the band, without the tea towel, and we'll get started and use it a little bit later. All right, good. So we're going to start by stepping side to side and start by swinging those arms. All right. Now there's a lot of things to think about as we're exercising, and sometimes we think about our to-do list or what we're doing later on in the day. So I do encourage you to be present, be here, focus on what you're doing as we exercise together. So the first thing to focus on is our breathing. So I want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and I'll remind you throughout the workout. All right, so continue to step side to side. With our arms, we're going to move into a figure 8. So before we move into our strengthening exercises, it is important to warm up the body. And I do encourage you to do this when you exercise on your own as well. Take time to warm up, take time to stretch. That's what can help you really recover a lot faster and not be quite as stiff and sore after a workout. All right, we're going to change the arms, reaching one arm at a time to the side, up over your head, towards the corners of the room. So as you reach, just notice that stretch down the side of your body. Good. And if you do find your balance isn't that great, that's maybe why you're here, keep your chair nice and close. That way you can hold on if you need to. All right, now we're going to reach a little bit lower this time. Reaching down. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, looks good. Let's keep going. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, from here, we're going to tap those toes in front. Reach with the opposite arm. So opposite arm, reaching right in front, tapping the toes. Now watch that your posture, so shoulders are back. All right, good. So when you're done the workout, let me know in the chat if you do have any questions. We will do some Q&A at the very end if you have any specific questions about the workout. And also, I'd love to know if you've been exercising regularly over the summer, or if you're excited to get back into a routine. Maybe it's been a while, but the fall is a time you're going to really maybe sign up for something new. Rededicate yourself to your fitness routine. All right, good. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, we're gonna lift those knees. So lift your knees nice and high, pumping those arms at your side. And I want you to lift a little higher than you typically would do if you're walking. So really focusing on strengthening, stretching. All right, good. Now reach one arm in front, reach the other arm back. Really reach, stretch. Let's keep going for 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, hands on your hips, and we're going to add a kick. Now it can be a low kick, it doesn't have to be very high. Or you can lift a little higher, lifting those knees. Okay, so option 1 is having your hands on your hips or hold on to the chair for balance. Option 2 is reach out to the side. Kicking front, reach to the side. All right, looks good. And let's keep going for 5 and 4. Last 3 per side. And 2 and 1. All right, from here, we're going to take it to our pendulum. Arms reach one way, tap your toe the other way. So you're not tapping your heel, but really it's just that toe. And swing those arms. Now, something that's interesting is that anytime we do things in opposite directions, we're actually working a different part of the brain. Isn't that interesting? So if you want to keep your brain young, keep it active, keep it engaged, that's what we really want. That's what studies are saying. The more you use different parts of your brain, the more you do different things, it keeps your brain going. That's what we want. So exercising is a really good way to work not only your body, but your brain. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, good. Now keep those legs wide. Take them a little bit wider. They should be past your hips, and both feet are facing the front of the room. Hands on your hips, bend into one knee, and then shift to the other side. So one leg is bent, the other is straight. And this is a nice stretch for the hips and the legs. All right, option 1, hands on the hips. Option 2, swing those arms to the side. All right, good. Now, while we're here, I want to talk to you about core activation. Now, if you learn to tighten up your stomach, it can really help you improve your balance, can improve your back strength as well, can reduce back pain, and help you feel more stable. So what I want us to do together is every time we lean to the side, pull your stomach in. It's just like you're doing up a tight pair of pants or a tight belt. So tighten it up this way, and as you lean this way, relax your stomach. So we're going to tighten and relax. At the same time, breathe in, tighten, breathe out, relax. Breathe in, tighten, breathe out, relax. Breathe in, tighten, breathe out, relax. We're going to keep going. And as we go through the workout today, I will tell you at different times, activate your core or tighten up your stomach. And that's what I mean. It's that pulling in motion. When we tighten it up, it helps to improve our stability. Good, let's do 3 more. Tighten and release. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. All right, awesome. Bring those feet in. Good. Now we're going to be working the back of the legs and warming them up with a tap. So tap your toe right behind. Option 1, hands on the hips. And this reminds us not to lean over for this one. Typically, that's what happens. So straighten up. We're working the glutes, working the back of the legs. So option 1, hands on your hips. Option 2, reach in front. Every time you tap back, reach. All right, looks good. Let's keep going. 3 more per side. 2. And 1. Good, all right, so let's march it out, walk on the spot. Now, if you have a bit of space around you, you don't need lots, but just make sure you have a clear area. We're gonna travel backwards and then forwards. So about 3 steps forwards and then 3 or 4 back. All right, now talking about the brain health, walking backwards is another really powerful movement that works your brain, it works the muscles in the back of your body, and can really help you with your balance too. And it's not something we do often. We should do it more though, we really should. All right, so I was talking about core activation. As we go backwards, I want you to pull that stomach in, keep it nice and tight, travel forwards and relax your stomach. Tighten, travel back, forwards and relax your core. Tighten and back, relax and forwards. 2 more, tighten and back, relax. Last one, tighten, and then relax. All right, good. So if you've got some water, grab a sip of water, and then we'll move to our resistance band exercises. One of my tips to drink more water is to keep a glass full in every room of your house. So that way, when you're by your TV, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, you've got some water. And if it's there, you can see it, no effort, you can have a quick sip. All right, so band time. Okay, good. So we're going to start with an upper body exercise with the bands. We're going to start with the bow and arrow. So I suggest you wrap your hands, avoiding the fingers. And we're going to straighten one arm completely straight. Hold on to that band. The other arm is going to be bent at your elbow. Keep your elbow bent as you pull. So those of you who have done a bow and arrow or gone to the shooting range or gone to a resort and tried your luck, you've done this. You know it's hard work. It's harder than it seems. And this one is going to be good to strengthen your upper body, especially your shoulders and your back. All right, so give it a good pull and release. Now, as we're exercising, I'll talk to you also about how we should breathe. It is ideal to breathe out on the effort. So in this case, pull and breathe out, release, breathe in. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. All right, lower those arms and circle back. Okay, we'll do the other side. All right, same thing. Hold on to that front arm, or the front band. Bend at that elbow and pull. So inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. It may seem the opposite of what you're used to doing. This helps more oxygen get to the muscles as we're exercising. All right, good. So you should be feeling this, maybe in both arms even. Let's do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. And let's release and circle back. All right, so we're going to do an exercise for our legs. Pull up the chair. We're going to move to the chair for this one. All right, so we're going to work our outer thighs, our hips. So we're going to start by taking that band right underneath your legs. Now you want to sit so you're in the middle or edge of the chair. Cross the band over. Give it a good pull so it's nice and tight. Feet are together, knees are together, and then relax your hands with the band at your side. All right, so from here, we want to sit straight, nice and tall. Pull those knees out to the side, bringing the knees back in. So pull out against the band and then bring the knees back in. All right, so how should we be breathing? Do you remember? Exhale on the effort. So inhale in, exhale, pull. Inhale in, exhale, pull. All right, so you should feel this one in the hips. Good. All right, if it's a little bit loose from pulling out, you can always tighten up again. But let's keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. So let's release and stretch that out, knees out and in without the band. All right, good stuff. So the next one we're going to do is for the core. We're going to stay on the chair for this one. We want the band to be behind you. So the easiest way is to flip it behind you like you're jumping rope. And then we want the band to be at your waist. Okay, so maintain where you are, either in the middle or edge of the chair, and then lean all the way back so you're back on an angle. Now for this one, we want the band to be under the armpits by the waist. Hold on and then lift your knee. We're going to reach for the opposite knee. So hand to the opposite knee. If you have osteoporosis, make sure you keep your shoulders touching the chair. Look straight ahead. If you do not have osteoporosis, you can lift one shoulder, leaning in towards the knee. Pull that stomach in, tighten it in. You might feel it tightening automatically for this one. Elbows are slightly bent. This is one of my favorite ones. A lot of people think that they have to go on the floor in order to get a good core workout in, and that's not true. So this is a good one to add to your list of good exercises. And I like it because it works the core, but it's not hard on your neck. Make sure you look straight ahead. All right, good. Let's do 3 more per side. And 2. And 1. Last one. All right, good. So sit up, circle these shoulders backwards. Give me a wave if you could feel that one. That one is a good one for the core. Awesome job, that's great. And then next we'll focus on our balance. So let's stand up, move that chair to the side. Okay, so we're gonna fold your band in half. This exercise is called the clock. I've got two options for you. The one option is to hold on to your chair and tap front, tap the side, tap out to the side, beside your foot, and back and beside. All right, we're gonna do that same leg again. Tap in front, beside, side, beside, back, and beside. All right, so that's option one, tapping your foot each time. Option two is adding a lift, a bit more challenging. So it looks like this. Tap in front and then lift the knee. Tap to the side, lift the knee, tap back, lift the knee, and lower. All right, so choose which option you prefer, the one that challenges you for today. We'll do two more on this leg. So here we go. So tapping, tap the side or lift, side, and back, and lower. And once more, same side. So front, side, and back. And lower that foot, and let's walk that out, circling that band. The band should be nice and tight. All right, good. So we'll do the other side this time. So again, those two options. I'll start with the option one, tapping, the side, side, the side, back, the side. That's option one. Option two is lifting, tapping that foot right to the other leg, lifting the knee. And lower, good. So three more, your choice. Pulling that band. Tightening up that core every time you lift. Good, two more. And lower, and once more, here we go. Good, and lower that foot, and we'll circle backwards this time with the arms, walking on the spot, lifting those knees. All right, excellent. So we're gonna go back to our upper body. So like I said, we're gonna do a number of different exercises today to really target a full body workout. The next one is seated. Have a seat, grab that chair. This is the seated row. So we're gonna sit near the edge of your chair, to middle of the chair, place your heels on the floor, toes up. Take that band, loop around the bottom of your feet. Okay, if you point your toes, the band is more likely to go flying or it may pull off. All right, so we're gonna have our arms nice and straight, wrap the hands if you'd like. We're gonna do one arm at a time. You'll see how I'm bending the elbow and pulling that band. Now, as you pull, don't just pull with your arms, think about activating your back. So squeeze your shoulder blade back as you pull. And it makes a difference. This is a really good back strengthening exercise. It can help us sit and stand straighter with better posture. And it can help us to have the strength that we need. All right, looks good. Now we're going to continue with a few more. Let's do both arms together. So inhale, exhale, and pull. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades back together. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Last three. And two. And one. All right, very good. So you can unhook those your legs. All right, good. Let's stand up. All right, move that chair out to the side. We're going to focus on our legs. I've got a combination exercise for us, which is kind of fun. I love combining exercises. It's a good use of time. So we're going to start with a squat. So take those hips and those feet out to the side. Toes are pointing wide. We're going to start by holding onto that band again for stability. Hips back like you're sitting on a chair, and then rise up nice and tall. Adding a lift, reach with the band. So hips back and straighten and lift those arms up overhead. Okay, from the side, we want to think about taking your hips back and look straight ahead. Find something to look at. Your balance will be better, and then your positioning will be better too. All right, good. Now listen to those knees. If your knees say, then go halfway. You don't have to go as low as I am. But we want to think about sitting back on a chair. It's that type of motion that we're doing all the way back. And reach. Inhale and exhale. All right, looks good. Let's go for 5. And 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, excellent. So have a seat. We're going to do another core exercise. We won't need the band for this one, so you can just put it off to the side. All right, so I want you to move right towards the edge of your chair for this one. This is called the reverse sit-up. And this is an alternative to a sit-up on the floor. So arms right across your chest. Keep your back straight, walk those feet away from you. And then we're gonna keep that spine straight, look straight ahead, inhale, and lean back, but don't touch the back of the chair. Pause, and then exhale forward. So inhale back. Pause, exhale forward. Good, so you should be feeling, as we go back, you should feel the tightening up of those muscles. Good, all the way back, but not quite all the way. Don't touch the back of the chair. If you do, it takes the challenge out of it. All right, all the way back. Tighten the core forwards. Good, inhale. And exhale. This is another really good one to start doing when you're in front of the TV. A good time of day to do it. Now, quite often people ask me, Meg, when is the best time of day to exercise? Everyone has their preference. I work with a lot of people. I do one-on-one personal training. I also do a lot of group classes. And what people have told me over the years is that, well, Meg, I'm not a morning person. I really can't get up and exercise in the morning. It just doesn't work for me. So I'll say, okay, when do you like to exercise? Well, I can do in the afternoon. Great, then do it. For other people, they say, if it doesn't happen in the morning, it doesn't happen at all. So my advice to you is to choose a time, try it out, and if it works, then stick to it. Make it part of your routine. Don't exercise one day and skip 3 days. Try to be consistent. You're going to see the best results that way. All right, I'm talking and we've now done 100. So do your last one and then hands to your knees and we'll lean over to stretch your back. If you have osteoporosis, keep your back straight. If you do not, you can always add a bend. Leaning over a little bit more. And notice that nice stretch in your spine. Good, all right, come on up. And then we're gonna stand up, grab another sip of water, and we'll move to another balance exercise. All right, so for this one as well, we won't use any equipment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach for your opposite knee. So we're gonna focus on the same side. So we're gonna lift your arm out to the side. Option 1 is holding on with a few fingers. Lift that knee, tap your hand to your knee, and lower that leg back down. If you're feeling pretty balanced, this is feeling pretty good, then you can add your arm and place it on your hip. All right, so we're gonna lift the knee, tap that hand to your knee, lifting nice and high. Think about pulling that stomach in, activating that core, pull it in, and then lower down. Steady breathing. Those of you who are considering yourselves to be advanced exercisers, don't tap that foot down. Keep it off the floor. A few inches from the floor. A lot more challenging. So try it out. Good. Choose your option. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. All right, let's walk that out. So we'll do the other side. All right, so hand on your hip or hold on to that chair. Reach that arm and opposite knee. All right. And sometimes we can't do the same option on each side. Maybe you've had a hip replacement, maybe you've had a knee replacement, maybe you just have some aches and pains that are not allowing you to do exactly what you want to do today. So that's okay. Do what you can. Do what you can. Again, it's not a competition. We're not competing against each other, but we're here for support. We're here to do what you can and to celebrate that. All right, the advanced option is to keep that foot lifted. So I'm not touching. It may look like I am, but I'm not. All right, focus on your core, tightening as you lift. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good, and let's walk that out. Whew. All right. Like we did earlier, we're going to travel forwards and backwards in about 2 or 3 steps. Good way to stretch out the legs, stretch those arms too. All right, good. So let's go back to our upper body. Let's grab that, the band again. This time we're going to put it behind your back. Oops, make sure you hold on to it. All right, we want it to be right around your waist. You can wrap your hands. If the band is longer, just hold on to the ends. All right, this time we're going to be pulling the band out, keep those elbows bent, and then bring those hands together. So arms are out to the side and then in. Squeeze the shoulder blades back as you do this one. So we want to have some tension on that band, feeling this in the shoulders, chest and back. Inhale and exhale. All right, that's good. Let's do a few more here. Good. Really think about squeezing back. Squeezing back, bring those shoulder blades back together. And let's keep going for 3. And 2. And 1. All right, nicely done. Nicely done. Circle your shoulders backwards. All right, good. The next one we're going to do is for our hips. So we're going to be doing another sequence. I like to combine exercises like I mentioned. Makes it fun, it keeps you engaged. So what we'll do here is we're going to start with a heel raise, lift those heels, and then lift one leg to the side, working our outer thigh and hip. Do another heel raise and lift the other hip side. Okay, so here we go. Heel raise, leg to the side, heel raise, and other way. So as you're lifting this leg, you're going to shift your weight onto that, towards that other leg. Good. I like to hold on for this one. I do recommend that, but you can always challenge your balance as well. Just make sure you're doing it properly still. So outer thigh. Now you've probably heard that when people do fall, if there are any major injuries, fracturing a hip is right there at the top of the list. So learning to do exercises that can support not only your muscles in your hips, but also your hip. The bones in your hips can really help to prevent injury, prevent fracture, and strengthen your legs so you don't even fall. That's really our goal, prevent falls from happening. All right, good. So here we go, we're gonna do one more round. Good, up. And this side. And let's walk that out. All right, stretch those legs, lift those knees. Okay, so I hope you're feeling really good. Hope you're doing well. All right, the next one we're gonna do, this is a newer one that I recently discovered. So we're gonna stand on the end of the band. Make sure you stand on with both feet. Hold on to the other end, and we're going to hold on, tighten up that core, and we're gonna take your band and the hands from one side to the other. So one hip to the other hip. And you should feel this one in the core as we're doing this twist. If you have osteoporosis, look straight ahead like I'm doing, move the arms, but don't twist at your spine. If you don't have osteoporosis, you can add a slight twist at your waist. Don't move the hips. This is not going to help to tighten up your core. You really want to do a twisting from the waist instead. Okay. All right, steady breathing. So inhale one way, exhale the other way. Very good. And this one just feels nice too. Feels nice, you feel our core engaging. Good. Let's keep going. We'll do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, good. So you can get off your band. Good. Now to stretch that one out, we'll hold on to your band and we're gonna reach. We're gonna do some circles here. So reach all the way up, circle around. If you have osteoporosis or low blood pressure or high blood pressure, do this option. If you do not, then the other option is to lean and fold at your waist. So leaning over, and you'll feel a bit more of a stretch in the back of the legs and in your back if you choose this option. All right, let's go the other way. Just the upper body. 4. Bend over, lean. So hopefully by now you're enjoying using these bands and you're thinking, oh, I should do this more often. So my suggestion for you is put your band in a place that you'll see it. So whether it's right beside, right on the coffee table, right on your favorite chair, but if it's out, just like the water, you're more likely to use it. All right, one more time around. Good, and let's hold it here. All right, so we've got one more balance exercise, then we're gonna move to a few stretches before we do our Q&A. If you have any questions, shoot them in the chat and we'll get to that in a bit. So from here, we're gonna reach overhead. Now I fold my band in half so it doesn't hit me in the face. That can happen if it's long. So we're gonna reach up overhead. Option 1 is to lift just your heel. So reach, lift your heel. I'll show you from the side. Reach and then lower the band to your knee as you lift that heel. Okay, so this is a great way to focus on our balance, but still give you that support. Option 2 is lift the knee. So reach, lower the leg, lower the band, lift the knee. So we're tightening up that core, pull in that belly. As you lift the knee, tighten. Breathe in, breathe out. Tighten the stomach, relax. Now, some of you may be going very fast. I want to get this over and done with. But the best thing to do is to slow it down. So if you really want to challenge your balance today, slow it down. The slower you go, the harder it is. All right, good. All right, now from here, we're going to hold that knee up. So hold it here. You can keep that leg to the side or lean your foot against your other leg. 3, 2, 1, down. Other side, lift the knee, hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more each side. Reach up, lift the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and let's walk it out. Again, we'll go back to those circles. All right, wonderful. So I hope you've enjoyed this portion. We are going to move to some stretches next. So let's take your legs a bit wider and we're going to bring that band from one side to the other. A nice stretch for the back. Option 1 is for those with osteoporosis, look straight ahead, just move the arms. Or option 2, twisting at your waist. You can also look over your shoulder, stretch the neck as well. 2 more. And 1. Good. All right. Lower that band on the back of the chair is fine. And then stand behind your chair. Let's take a big step back. Bend. And when I say back, a really big step. Bend into your front knee. And then press your back heel to the floor. So stretching into the back of your leg. All right. If you want to deepen the stretch, lean in. Feel that stretch pull from the heel up to the back of the leg. Take some deep breaths. Good. And then come on up a little bit. Feet stay in the same position. You can hold on to the chair, pull it in, find your balance. One arm reaches in front with the option of lifting your second arm. Smile, breathe, look straight ahead, find that focal point. And hold it here for 3, 2, 1. And then step in. Step back with the other leg. Bend into that front knee. Press that heel to the floor. Leaning in to deepen the back of the leg stretch. So at this point, check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Hopefully you are feeling pretty well balanced. We had a great, good variety of different exercises. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope that the stretching portion is really helping you to relax. Let's pull the chair in, straighten up, shoulders back, find your balance. Option 1, option 2. Okay, think about squeezing your shoulder blades back and then reach. So focusing on our posture. 3, 2, 1, and then release. All right, good. So we're gonna focus on our neck. Let's look up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Again, up and down. And one more time, looking up and down. Let's bring your hands to your shoulders and bring those elbows in and as far back as you can take them. So stretching our upper body. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, good. Let's do 3 more. and 2, and 1. Good. All right, so we're going to finish with our breathing. Let's bring those arms as wide as you can. Inhale, and then exhale. Give yourself a hug around your back here. So inhale, stretch, and exhale. 2 more. And 1. All right, give yourself a pat on your back. Well done, well done. So I hope you're feeling amazing. So let me know in the chat box how you're feeling. And like I had said earlier, let me know if you've been exercising regularly this summer, or if you have taken the summer off or a little longer, and you say, you know what, this is it. This is going to kickstart my routine. This is going to get me back into a good fitness routine. So let me know there, or let me know if you have any questions as well. Now, I do want to mention, those of you who are looking for some support, is I do have a special partnership with NAFR. So I have an amazing fitness membership, and I'll tell you a little bit about what that looks like before I hit up the chat. But if you like the workout today and you like how you can fit things into your day, I've put together over 200 exercise videos, all very similar to this, geared to adults 50 plus. And they are between 15 and 30 minutes in length. So you can easily fit them into your day. It's not going to take hours and hours. And with this special partnership that we have, I offer NAFR members 33% off their fitness membership with AIM Fitness Online. So if you want to chat with me, I also do offer a free 15-minute health chat. So we can chat about your goals. Would love to chat with you on the phone and answer any questions. But I do really want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you feel good. I hope you can notice, maybe even sitting a little straighter. Maybe now you have some new ideas on how to activate your core. But take this motivation with you and don't stop. But say, okay, when can I exercise next? What can I do? Can I exercise outdoors? So it's good to think about, what can I do? All right, I'm going to just answer some questions, lots of comments, which is great. All right. Could you please repeat the exercise you said we could do in front of the TV sitting down? Yes, so I had the one called the reverse sit-up. So you'll want to sit near the edge of the chair, arms across your chest, back nice and straight, walk your feet away from you, and then lean back, but don't touch the back of the chair, okay? And then tighten your core, and then sit up straight. Slightly forwards is fine. So inhale, going back, exhale, up forwards, okay? So that one I'd recommend doing it 10 to 15 times. You can do that a few different times during the day. Okay. All right, thanks everyone. So someone shares, I've not exercised regularly except for a few walks. Okay, great class. Thank you, Andrea. Good to get started again. Awesome. Margot shares, I usually take a fitness class for seniors twice weekly, but on hold for July and August. Okay, good. Lucy says, love this program commencing the fall. All right, thanks, Lucy. Thank you. Do you offer advanced classes? Yes, I do. So I do offer an advanced HIIT workout class. That one is done on Zoom, and that's every Tuesday. So it's the focus of that is cardio and strength. And then also part of the membership, I do have advanced workouts. So I have 2 calendars I put together for my members. One of them is for beginners or people just getting started. Others is for those who are advanced. All right, thanks. Course tightening is what I need, says Lisa. Annie says, I do yoga first thing in the morning. This would be a great addition to my daily routine. Awesome. Peggy says, I've been on and off fitness throughout the summer. Okay, thanks for letting us know. Lori says, I do workouts with a personal trainer 3 days a week, belly dancing once a week, except for summer when it's closed, badminton twice a week, and sometimes walks with hubby. Awesome. So nice to have a nice variety of what you do, especially when you enjoy all those things. Andrea asks, do you still have exercises on YouTube? Yes, I do. So I do have a YouTube channel. with over 400 exercise videos, and I'm adding to them every month or every week. And if you look at my business, AIM Fitness, Activities in Motion, and put that into YouTube or put in AIM Fitness Meg, you will find me. I am there. All right, Gary and Karen, thanks so much. Okay, j'ai vraiment apprécié ces exercices. Merci, Denise. Thank you, Meg. Really enjoyed this. Gaetan and Dorothy, thank you. Marie shares, I've exercised regularly, walking, biking, and some swimming. I find it easier to exercise in the summer. Okay, yes, it's fun when you have those outdoor hobbies. You enjoy being outside. Just a matter of fitting it all in, right? Peggy asks, do you do group Zoom classes? I do. So like I mentioned, Tuesday mornings at 9, I do an advanced HIIT cardio and strength class. And then Thursday mornings, right before here today, at 9 o'clock, I do a strength and balance class. So a lot of the balance movements we did today are from that class too. All right, Lucy, how can we reach you to find out more about these sessions? So I'll put my my website here. That's probably the best way to reach me. And I just put that in the chat. So if you go to activitiesinmotion.ca, then you can contact me that way. And it looks like Jacinthe, merci beaucoup. And if you want to access the 200 exercises, so that's part of the AIM Fitness online membership, where you get your 33% off with NAFR, you can visit my website, look up the membership, AIM Fitness online membership options, and there's monthly, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. And if you do want to chat before you sign up, because you do need to have a coupon code, you can book a call with me, or stay tuned because Antoine will send out that link as well with the coupon code for this month, so you get that discount. All right, Denise shares, I bike and golf. These exercises really help. Awesome. If I'm not available in the morning, can we access these exercises if they are recorded? Yes, so all of the classes I do, either the Zoom, which are filmed live, I record those. And then for the AIM Fitness online membership, you can do those exercise videos any time of day. And that's what people really like. So they've been all pre-recorded, so you can choose to exercise anytime. Okay, good. And Suzanne shares, I like when you combine the exercise. It is efficient and saves time. Yes. Absolutely. I really enjoy it too. It makes it fun. I find it keeps people more engaged. You really have to think about what you're doing. So it does activate your brain as well. But it is good. If you only have a short amount of time to exercise, that will do it. Good. All right. And Lucy shares, thank you as well. Awesome. Great. Glad you all enjoyed it. So thanks, everybody. I hope to see you all again. Like I said, be sure to reach out if you have any questions. But thanks so much for being here this morning and for exercising with me. I'm warm, I'm sweaty. I hope you are too. All right.
Hello. Thank you for your participation in today's webinar. The Ottawa branch would like to thank Meg for this great exercise class. And based on the number of participants and the questions and answers, it was something we were all looking forward to. A reminder to look for our follow-up email, which will include information on how to access today's recording and information about our speakers. Remember, you can invite non-members to attend our webinars and try us out as a guest. To register for upcoming webinars, please visit the Ottawa branch website. We will make sure to include our website address in the follow-up email. Thank you, and see you at our next webinar. Merci beaucoup et au revoir.
Bye.